Who is Trevor Engelson? An entertainment industry insider who's now perhaps better known as Meghan Markle's ex-husband. Let's get to know the man who popped the question long before a certain Prince Harry came into the picture. Trevor Engelson started at the bottom. According to the book Meghan, a Hollywood Princess, Meghan Markle's ex-husband started working as a production assistant when he was still in high school in New York City, before studying at the Annenberg School of Cinematic Arts at USC. He graduated in 1998, and per Engelson's FX bio, his first job out of college was as an assistant on Deep Blue Sea in 1999. Since then, he's produced the rom-com License to Wed, the goofball Bradley Cooper and Sandra Bullock movie All About Steve, and the Robert Pattinson-led Remember Me. More recent projects include the FX series Snowfall and the controversial Heathers television reboot. In addition to TV and movie production, Engelson is also a talent agent, having opened his own agency after several jobs in the industry. Engelson has managed various talent at underground films, including screenwriters, novelists, actors, and directors in the Los Angeles area. The company also opened a New York office in 2012. Though Trevor Engelson and Meghan Markle were only married for 2 years, they were actually together for a long time before they tied the knot. The Sun reports that Engelson and his royal ex-wife first met in 2004 and dated for almost 7 years before they wed in September 2011. Prince Harry and Markle, meanwhile, got engaged after only about a year and a half of dating, and then had their fairy tale wedding at Windsor Castle just 6 months later.
Just an amazing surprise. It was so sweet and natural and very romantic. He got on one knee.
However, if The Sun is to be believed, Engelson and Markle's wedding sure did sound like a blast. According to the report, the nuptials took place over a span of 4 days in Jamaica, with the actual wedding taking place on the 3rd day. The couple apparently hosted parties that included everything from wheelbarrow races to drinking games on the beach. As for their actual ceremony, reportedly, the whole thing took just 15 minutes. A short ceremony in favour of days-long partying? That's pretty much every wedding guest's dream. Apparently, Trevor Engelson wasn't known to visit Meghan Markle when she was a briefcase model on Deal or No Deal while they were still together. In fact, according to Meghan, a Hollywood Princess, Engelson also skipped out on travelling with Markle during her downtime from filming because he was occupied with his own work as a producer.
Meghan, open the case.
Author Andrew Morton also alleged in the book that Markle was, at times, disappointed that Engelson didn't help get her cast in more of his projects, though he did get her a bit part in Remember Me in 2010, as well as a short film called The Candidate, in which she played a secretary and showcased her calligraphy skills. Meghan Markle and Trevor Engelson married the same year that her acting career took off with Suits, which allegedly proved to be their union's downfall. According to a source cited by Woman's Day, Meghan landed her role in Suits just a few months before they married. Trevor was based in LA while Meghan was in Toronto, a 5-hour flight away. It was a very difficult way to start married life. The duo reportedly turned to Skype and FaceTime to stay connected, but this apparently did little to improve the difficult situation. As another insider claimed to The Sun, Trevor was devastated at the split. She suddenly had no more time for him. Meghan broke Trevor's heart pure and simple. He is still in love with her, and so the revelation of her new relationship with Harry has hit him hard. In his biography of Meghan Markle, Meghan, a Hollywood Princess, author Andrew Morton claimed that the Duchess of Sussex dumped ex-husband Trevor Engelson by mail after rising to middling fame on Suits. Morton wrote, Engelson went from cherishing Meghan to, as one friend observed, feeling like he was a piece of something stuck to the bottom of her shoe. A wealthy entrepreneur friend claimed the marriage ended so abruptly that Meghan sent Trevor her diamond wedding and engagement rings back by registered mail. Morton also wrote that as Meghan gained professional success, her personal life suffered, and the so-called Meghan chill extended to her friends as well. She reportedly left the home she and Engelson shared, taking a blender with her, to move to Toronto to film Suits. He tried moving to be closer to her, but she still wanted out, allegedly because of his supposed, quote, scattered approach to life. In an ITV documentary on Meghan Markle called Prince Harry and Meghan Truly Madly Deeply, the Duchess's friend, actress Abby Wathan, claimed Markle simply felt the relationship with Trevor Engelson wasn't right for her anymore in light of her newfound success. As Wathan alleged, She always knew she would be successful. She just knew it. She knows what she wants and she gets it. We both went through divorce, so we bonded on that too. I was destroyed, but she was empowered. She took her power back. It wasn't the right relationship for her, so she moved on. A day before Meghan Markle's royal wedding to Prince Harry took place in May 2018, insiders revealed that Trevor Engelson was pretty sick of hearing about his ex on every news outlet. A source claimed to Us Weekly that the producer was, quote, skipping town ahead of the nuptials to avoid all the hoopla, but it's unclear where he was headed, just that it was out of the country. It's understandable that Engelson would feel the need to escape, since his Google alerts have likely been blowing up ever since Markle and Prince Harry's romance made headlines. According to another insider cited by The Sun, this attention on him since the Harry relationship is something he has loathed. He and Meghan are a world away from that Hollywood happy divorce declaration of conscious uncoupling, where people split up but remain friends, like Chris Martin and Gwyneth Paltrow. Trevor Engelson began to develop a series allegedly based on his divorce from Meghan Markle. In September 2017, Deadline reported that Engelson was working on a single-camera comedy with Modern Family executive producer Danny Zucker about a divorcee whose ex-wife marries a prince. While Engelson insisted at the time that it wasn't based on true events, it was likely at least slightly inspired by Markle's newfound fame as a royal. However, in May 2018, just before Markle's wedding to Prince Harry, The Sun reported that Markle's entertainment industry friends talked Engelson out of pursuing the project. A source claimed, "The couple has barely spoken since their divorce, but she did reach out to him with Harry's agreement to thank him for not telling their story in public. The TV pilot was a shock, but now everything is paused. Trevor has still not confirmed yet if he will walk away from the project." Meghan Markle wasn't the only one to move on with a famous face. After she and Trevor Engelson divorced, he had something of a fling with the Real Housewives of New York alum Bethany Frankel. Frankel told the Kyle and Jackie O show in April 2018 that she met Engelson in Chicago, and they went out just one time but kept texting. She claimed he revealed to her that he'd been previously married to, quote, this girl named Meghan Markle from the TV show Suits. At the time, Frankel said she had no idea who Markle was. When she later realized Markle and Prince Harry were dating, Frankel said she and Engelson began texting again, and they later collaborated on a pilot. Trevor Engelson remarried, tying the knot with a beautiful blonde nutritionist named Tracy Kurland. A source told The Sun that Engelson met Kurland through mutual friends and that they first began dating in 2017. Kurland is based in Los Angeles and used to intern for 12th Street, a fashion retailer that, fun fact, Pippa Middleton reportedly loves. The pair got engaged in May 2018, just weeks after Meghan Markle and Prince Harry tied the knot, Us Weekly reported. Engelson apparently made the announcement on his private Instagram page, captioning a photo with Kurland, who was sporting a brand new sparkler on that finger with, "Luckiest guy I know, get ready to party." The happy couple later got hitched in May 2019, less than a week after Markle and Prince Harry welcomed their son, Archie. Despite their apparent bitter split, Trevor Engelson won't badmouth Meghan Markle now that she's one of the most famous women on the planet, even when allegedly being offered upwards of $1 million for a tell-all on his ex. As of May 2020, he hasn't commented on the Duchess of Sussex publicly and maintains a low profile, with all of his social media accounts set to private. When the Daily Mail caught up with him outside a Los Angeles hair salon following the bombshell Megxit announcement that January, he politely declined to comment. The silence on the matter reportedly extends into his private life as well. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favourite stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.